I had gone from the oldest of four by 12 years in Bavaria, Germany, working construction every day after school for extra money, to battling terrorist organizations like the RAF, to bodyguarding for the German council behind the Iron Curtain in the Soviet Union in Russia. For example, if you remember Mogadishu, where the Lufthansa plane was hijacked, our units were flown down there and we went into the airplane, killed the terrorists and freed the hostages. This is the kind of work we did. I was working in Washington, D.C., sort of as a reward for being behind the Iron Curtain. And when I learned I had a son on the way, with the guidance of a loving father, there was only one choice: be like him and be a father to my son, no matter what it means to my career or my life. I fully immigrated into the States. I got picked up on the airport to learn that the person I had the child with is getting married to somebody else. So I didn't really, a point to be. It was kind of ridiculous. I had no place to be. I was basically living on a piece of mattress, having a toothbrush and a toothpaste. I went back to construction, where my company was working on a top salon in the area. This is where I got my first glimpse. Looking at those hair designers, how they interacted with their guests, the environment they worked in, the transformations they did, the happiness the guests radiated, made me question my own job. I had a work accident which disabled me to do work. I got a toluene poisoning. Not having health insurance and no other income, my money dwindled. I lost my place to live. At 27 years old, I was broke. The salon owners recommended I go into hair, an idea that seemed crazy at the time. I made a decision. I sold all my power tools. I sold everything I had to pay for the school in advance. And I kept my truck. That was my home for the next year. The salon allowed me to do shampoo after school, so I went full-time to hair school. After school I shampooed, and with the shampoo tips I made, I supported my food and my gas, and that's how I lived for a year. This for me was humiliating. I isolated myself and refused to contact my family to avoid the embarrassment. I quickly was fascinated by the chemistry involved in hair color. Originating from a very artistic family, matching colors to a guest's physical and psychological profile and finding harmonies became a new passion of mine. As I graduated and emerged into a new career, I was becoming actually known for the color. So most of my work, probably 95% I did, was hair color. This knowledge around town goes fast and you become busy. So I became busy very fast, and my life changed again. I finally made money again. Think about it. I felt like I'm a person again. My life as an educator has been a journey. I remember meeting Don. At the end of that show, he came to me and said, "Peter, one day I'm gonna have color. It's gonna be the best color ever." I was retired from educating at 50 years old when Don finally called me with Eufora's new color. I thought I was done, but my wife, the love of my life, told me, "I see it in your face. You love teaching and you always wanted to be part of Eufora. Just go." I'm coming from a country where apprenticeship and mastery is very important. So once we become masters and we keep our knowledge to ourselves, it's wasted. We need to give that knowledge to the people who are coming after us, who follow us. That's our duty. That's what we need to do. That's how we evolve. And we only evolve by giving.